So the new era at West Ham has started with a 1-1 draw against Everton. I'm pretty happy, I've got to be honest with you. I think all the same problems are still there. The defence, we conceded the cross in. First half looked very, very shaky. Got to half time. Then he made changes, which I really liked. He didn't wait till late to make changes. Lot of positives. Somerville, brilliant. Diouf, brilliant going forward. I'm going to put a caveat there. I don't think he's an amazing defender. Got to be honest, I think he got beat a lot in the first half, but he is so good going forward. The pace that he had down that wing, the crossing ability, the ball he put over. He didn't stop when he ran hard. When he headed the ball out, then runs hard, wins the throw. Love that. The new manager's got to love that as well. I thought Freddie Potts was fantastic when he came on. I don't think he put a foot wrong. I think it was one misplaced pass maybe that he got, or got caught on the ball. There was one. He looked fantastic. I've got to be honest with you, I've not been one that's calling for Freddie Potts to start. But that's where the manager was a bit smart. He gave the fans a lift. I've got to be honest with you, Maghassa, he's got a bit of the Guilhermes around for me. Looks a bit like money laundering, as Mike, I think, pointed out. He looked poor, very, very poor. In the first half, he looked like he'd never played football before. He did get better by the latter part of second half, but he got caught out a lot. I think Freddie Potts gave himself a really, really good showing. Glad his dad was there to see him on the bench. But it gave that for the fans a little bit of a lift. They started singing "He's one of our own." That was a smart move by the manager. Yeah, I say there was lots I liked. I think the manager got the system completely right. Even in the first half when it didn't go well, it was actually the players let him down. Areola still flaps at every cross, still gives the ball away, can't play the ball out from the back. We gave it out to Mavropanos in the second half, I think it was, and then Mavropanos got caught on the ball, gave away the free kick, very lucky not to have given away a penalty. So them problems are still there. Mavropanos can't defend. I'd be hard pushed to put Souček at the back, I really would, to see it, because I just think Kilman and Mavropanos, they're just not very good. And I think that is going to be a problem that Nuno has got to face. The players he has got in that defence are just not very good. Thought Walker-Peters was very solid again. Bowen had a quieter game, but everything he does was brilliant. The goal was fantastic. Fullkrug looks so slow up front, and I think that was my only probably criticism of the manager, is that he could have got him off a bit earlier to put Wilson on. To be honest, I would have put Marshall on. I think it would have been really smart to put him on. But I did like that he shut up shop and got us a point. I know some people say, look, let's go for it. But we need points. Simple as that. All them points are going to add up. Getting a point away at Everton, I think, is a really, really good something to build on. I think it is. So all in all, positive. I thought, I'd say Somerville, Diouf, Fernandes for me doesn't look a £40 million player, but we'll say in the second half he came into it a bit more, needs a few more games, I suppose. They're young, and maybe that's the same with Maghassa. Maghassa is worrying for me though, because he did look, there was points where you look and think you've never played football before. So that is a worry. Diouf for me is a worry going backwards, but not forward. I sometimes think why don't the players just play on the left wing? He's so good there. And with a proper striker, if we had like a Chris Wood with Diouf putting them balls in, be frightening. I think they'd love to play with him. But Fullkrug just looks so slow up front. And actually kills us a bit on that changeover where we're going to play that counter-attacking. But all in all, really happy. I think the manager done really well to get a point out of that on the first game. And there was lots of positives. Potts was a big positive for me. We knew Somerville, we knew Diouf, what he can do. So them ones were not really anything new to me. But holding out and just not going to pot. We run that second half. And I do think we could have actually gone on to win it. I think we looked poor. Guilherme, for me, is not a player. He shouldn't be anywhere near the first team. You saw the drop-off as soon as he came in. But anyway, we're going to be happy. It's a good point. Well done, lads. Nice to see a West Ham team with a bit of fight. Great for the fans going up there. I know we wanted to win, but look, we ain't been beat. That is a great point. I'll be on tomorrow with Addie Gary. We'll be discussing a bit more detailed on the game, the fans forum, we'll call it. A couple of other little segments as well throughout the week. So we will see you all soon. Remember to hit subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to the Instagram and the YouTube for your chance to win the Julian Dix signed shirt at the end of this month. See you later. Happy hammers. Come on, you irons.